What's up, guys? Welcome back to Whetto's World. It's your boy Whetto, and on this episode, I got my man Rio with Riolistic Manifestations, so we're gonna kick some hustle and see what he's got going on with his artwork. Of course, you know we're gonna shout out the sponsors. Shout out to Cane's one time, chicken, what combo you picking? Appreciate the chicken on this episode. One time to Dry Point Distillers. You already know they hold it down with the champagne. So thank you guys for that. With that, we're gonna go ahead and hit you with a quick commercial break. When we get back, we're gonna dive into my man's hustle. Cheers. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Whetto's World. It's your boy Whetto. I got my man Rio with Riolistic Manifestations. So let's figure this thing out. Rio, who are you? Where are you from?
From Clovis, brother.
Holding it down, Dirty Curry. What's up? One time in the building. What brought you down here to Las Cruces to kick it with me here in Whetto's World?
Man, so I hit up my boy Johnny G, and he was just saying he has a friend who's got a juice shop, and I need to come down and show my paintings off. And he knows I've been clogged up in my house for way too long, and like I got to get my paintings out in the world and show people like what's going on, man. And so fucking sorry I lost it because I don't know how far we've gone.
Oh, you're good. No, let it rip.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I mean, you came out here to Cruces for the Sassy Grass. Shout out to Ramsey's one time, 3100 West Picacho Avenue. Y'all better go see them. They just opened up. So you had brought all your artwork for that. Johnny G, Miss Whetto, and a couple other vendors. They set up a huge 420 bash that was amazing. Great turnout. Thank you to the community of Las Cruces. And then with that, that's where we were able to run into your artwork that you were co-signing in there? Or?
Yeah. So I brought some paintings down, man. I brought 22 paintings down from Dallas, and I've been in my house creating those things for a while and just like bunched up and like, I don't know, man, ready to get the paintings out there to the world. And so I loaded up the freaking Subaru and dropped some off in Clovis, dropped some off in Ruidoso, and then came here and dropped some off in, man, I'm going back to Texas with no paintings at all.
Hell yeah, that's how it works, man. You got to get the money and put out the artwork, dude.
You know, it's a grind, brother. It's a grind.
Hell yeah, like, every day.
You know, I don't think a lot of people understand that shit.
And I don't think a lot of people really understand the turmoil and the tribulations that you've been going through as an own individual, bro. So what's been going on in the last couple of years, man?
Yeah, no, dude, I've been through some shit, all right? And so I had fucking Hodgkin's lymphoma, and it's a stage 4 cancer that I got, man. And, you know, man, if you're gonna get cancer, I've heard that that's the one that you want to get because it's curable at like 90% or some shit. And anyway, I got chemotherapy for 6 months, and then it sucked, dude. And then I learned in April of last year that I don't have cancer anymore.
Hell yeah, congratulations. Drink to that one time.
Cheers. Yeah, cheers to that, brother.
Hell yeah, like, glad you're sitting here in the chair with me, man. That's a big battle.
Dude.
Congrats.
And I know. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. It was fucking hard.
Now, Zach, do you find a release with your art that you're doing?
Yeah, man, and in fact, my favorite piece I've ever done was like a therapy piece for me because I had like, you know, I got these scans for the cancer that tell me if I have it or not. And in April, I got that scan and it said I was clean. And so I was happy, bro. But in 6 months, I needed to get another scan. And my anxiety builds and builds. And builds.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah, it does.
So I don't know if I'm going to have that shit anymore because it was all over my body, dude. So man, it's heavy, bro. It's heavy.
I bet. I'm glad to see that you are here to be present in the moment. You whooped ass on some cancer. Fuck cancer one time. My grandmother actually passed away to breast cancer, so that is not an easy battle.
It sucked. It was not glamorous.
And like, how did you brought everything with you got the artwork, like I said, is that like your release, your therapy is what you're saying?
Yeah, and so after that scan, and so my anxiety builds and builds and builds, and then, you know, I had this scan in December after my scan in April, and then I fucking learned that I still didn't have cancer. And after I fucking got that second scan, bro, there was so much anxiety relief. I was like, but I still had it in me, you know. I had tons of energy. And so I created this piece called Taurus Number 2, and it took me a month. But it's like, dude, my heart was in it every moment. And like, That's why I charged so hard for that fucking piece, because it took so long, and it's like therapeutic to me.
Well, how much are you charging on your pieces?
Well, this one's $3,000, bro, and I'm not flinching on it.
Yeah.
And like, cause I like it, and it's a bad bitch, and we'll link it here.
Yeah.
at
Oh
the
yeah. If there's
fucking
we'll
thing.
put a boop. It'll pop up right here.
Yeah, man. That's my favorite piece. I hate to sound like a whatever, but like, I hate the word magnum opus because it makes you seem like you're like, you know, grandiose or whatever. But it's like my favorite piece that
You
I've
gotta
done.
toot your own horn, damn it.
Dude,
You gotta
you
let
gotta,
them know.
like-
You gotta let people know that
I know,
I
but
got
you
the
can't-
shit here. Y'all want
But you
some of it
can't be
too.
like too proud of yourself. Is that
True, it's a thin line walking the ego and
it's
then also
so hard, bro. It's
pushing
I
it.
call it falling through the ice. As soon as I think forward or I think backward, I'm fucked.
But you gotta move though. That's the
I
thing,
know,
though, you know what I'm
I
saying?
know, and
As
that's
long
why
as
my
you keep
wife
moving-
is so great though.
Man,
Because
shout out to Heather one time.
I know, man, Heather freaking Cook or Heather Johnson. Like,
Heather
she
Johnson.
changed her name because of mine, man.
That's
I mean,
see, that's what I'm saying.
bro,
What
she
you're doing
keeps
is
me in-
impactful, bro.
Well, what she does is keeps me in line, bro. And like, I'm chaotic. She is like organized,
She's
and we
calm
like
behind the
produce
storm.
the divine child. You know,
There
it's
you
like
go,
if I
yeah.
weren't for her, I'd be a hobo or something. You know, it's like
Behind every good king is an even smarter and stronger queen. So you know what I
Yeah,
mean? It takes
yeah,
that
okay.
to rule a kingdom. So it's a lot, man. But I'm glad that she's pushing you and she's helping you, you know, stay on track, keep you motivated, doing what you're supposed to do.
She's great, bro. Like, I'm fucking blessed to have her in my life. Like,
Hell
say
yeah.
it from your chest, like Johnny G said,
That's
man.
what,
Like,
we are blessed.
dude,
hey.
that song was lit.
That shit was
last
dope,
night,
man. And that was
dude.
his first one to do
Hell
something like
yeah.
that. That's badass,
Dude,
Johnny.
he gave me a little like dose beforehand, and like we had a spiritual connection in his house.
Man, it
But,
was
like,
beautiful.
I was like,
See, he was doing that when he was hurt too, actually. He started making that music when he had tore up his leg. From what I remember, that was at Thug Mansion when he lived back there. He was producing his own stuff. He made the track, did
I had
everything.
no idea he was up to that.
Yeah, man, he's
insane.
cooking. There was a lot of good talent at that. Shout out to Naquan, Jay Can't Rap. There was who else was there? Devin the Scholar. There was Cody the Philosopher. There was so many of y'all. It was crazy talent, man. And then you had your paintings.
Yeah, bro.
Man, it was
And
beautiful.
eyes on the paintings, bro, and that's what I'm about. Like,
And you got to sell some?
yeah, bro, I sold 3 at the place, and
Hell
then
yeah.
like, you know, some in Rioso, some in Clovis. I got homies that are supporting me.
And you said co-signment for the rest of them, right?
Yeah, dude. So I'm not going back with
It's a wrap.
with a
Yeah.
singular painting, bro.
That's
My wife
fucking
is gonna
dope.
be so happy.
Hell
Seriously.
yeah. She's gonna say, I got new wall space.
Well, I just need new walls. Like, she doesn't really bust my balls that hard, man. But like, I just like, you know, she knows I need to get them out, you know, and so.
And what kind of like creative process are you using to make these things?
So I use enamel paint, man.
Why enamel paint? What's the difference?
So it's like opaque as fuck, and so you know what opaque means?
I don't. What do you mean?
It's like opacity, so it's like thick. So if I was
Okay.
to like put a stroke of paint on this glass, it would be there, just one stroke and it's
That's
done.
just solid.
You know, if you do it with like acrylic, you have to go over it and over it and over it. And I
Okay.
don't have the patience to do that.
Just
you know?
a one and
so,
done.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay.
Yeah, and so they use it to pinstripe Cadillacs and shit. And
Yay.
man, shout out to 8 Ball, who is this OG motorcycle fucking badass who I apprenticed under. Who
Shot 8 Ball one time.
right after college, man, I apprenticed under this guy 8 Ball, and he showed me how to use enamel paint and handle business, brother. And man, every time I go to Clovis, I try to link up with him because, like, you know, when you meet somebody who's fucking great.
Hey man, you got the connection. Sometimes it's a weird manifestation as to what you bring into your life. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
that's
man.
obviously what you were looking for. And he
You know, I think that, like, the student is ready, the master will appear, or
every
whatever.
time. Oh yeah, most definitely.
Or wait,
everything
did
aligns.
I say that the other way around? Whatever, you know what I'm
Either
saying.
way, the universe
Yeah.
is always listening. So
What's that?
the universe is
Oh,
always
yeah.
always listening. Your vibrations and what you're putting out will always come back. So
Yeah.
obviously the artwork that you're doing is definitely showing that, man.
Yeah,
So,
but dude, I get so down on myself trying to do like social media in my house alone all day long. It's just like, dude, I feel like a piece of shit sometimes. And
so,
it's like,
you know, COVID, this whole fucking lockdown thing, it's a weird transition of a new type of era that we're having to figure out how to do, because now even like with schools and campuses, like everything, we've kind of stepped back and figured, well shit, we can do all of this remotely.
yeah.
So now when you actually step back out into the world, like you got to this, you know, it's like a breath of fresh air, but then it's like, all right, well, what else can I do behind the scenes that'll help me bring more out when I'm out and about? So it makes doing the social media stuff a lot easier.
Yeah, man, and I'm not confused whether like the cancer fucked me up or if I'm just like a schoolboy bitch sometimes. You know? And so it's like, you know, and so it's
definitely not no schoolboy bitch. Cancer ain't no easy thing to tackle either, man.
Dude,
so
I gotta be careful with my ego, you know.
it's, you know, it's a very hot blade and it can sear when it cuts. So you gotta.
I like that.
You know what I mean? You gotta be careful on how you move, and it's always good to be putting out good energy and what you're manifesting. Manifesting, yeah, manifesting, whatever. Put out good and you get good back. That's pretty much how it works from what I've understood. So
yeah, man. And you know, like reading people's energies is something that's interesting. You know, it's like whenever you're present with somebody and looking in their eyes and really, really listening to what they have to say, like it's magnetic, bro.
you could tell, you know, a little bit of vibrations.
People
you know
like that shit, man.
And it's good. And just like I said, with all your artwork, man, you're kicking out some beautiful art.
Thank you so
much. And it shows all,
Thank
you know.
so much,
I know
man.
you say you struggle with the ego, man, but
It's
the
a bitch,
ability
bro.
that you have and the ambition with the pen stroke, brush stroke, any kind of
Pinstripe,
medium, whatever you're using is fucking phenomenal, man.
Hey,
Your
man,
art
thanks.
is amazing.
Hey, I appreciate that, but don't build my ego up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we're gonna
Like,
pump it up as much as we
Hey,
can.
no, I
man.
gotta like swat it away. Seriously,
Hey.
it's hard, but you know I gotta be able to market myself, and so
You
it's
have
like,
to.
It's such a weird balance, dude. Like I can't.
So do you use using like Shopify?
Yeah,
or?
yeah.
Okay.
And man, they're great. It's like setting up a Facebook page. And,
Super easy stuff, man.
It's super easy, yeah. And so I encouraged everybody to do that shit.
Yeah, I use for the store here, 1770 South Telshore. Come see me at the Industry. I use Wix for a lot of my stuff, but I've been seeing like the customer service value and what you do behind the scenes. I've been thinking about Shopify a lot more
Dude,
too.
I
so.
need to find a freaking team because I get so stressed out behind the computer and like I'm just good behind the paintbrush. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and,
sometimes
like,
you gotta let them handle that and let me do the work.
yeah, that's why I met this guy Ramsey this weekend.
Yeah,
and, like,
man.
dude, it's and I've
Shout out Ramsey.
known you for a fucking long time too, but I don't feel like that we've been able to like explode as good as we could have, and so it's like, and nothing against either of us, but it's like, I think that when you're ready, God will give it to you.
Hey, you know, you may not be there when you want it, but it always shows up on time. So,
Yeah,
no matter
I like
how
that.
it works, you know what I mean?
No, I like that.
That's just part of the journey that we get to go through.
Yeah.
Speaking of the journey, though, we're going to hit some of these canes, and we're going to hit you guys with a quick commercial break. When we get back, we're going to dive more into the hustle.
Bro, let's get
What's
real.
up, guys? Welcome back. It's your boy Whetto. I got my man Rio of Riolistic Manifestations. Let's continue this hustle.
It's time to get real.
As we were going through, we were talking about a whole bunch of different shit between ego, ability, just different things. You know, you got to struggle with this being an artist. So, you know, as we were touching down on ego, I was pretty much just trying to give you the rundown of, as I started DoWatiWant Industries, man, I thought I was hot shit. I won't even lie. You know, I was out here in Las Cruces, and I'd made some t-shirts, and a lot of homies liked them. So we made a lot of money. Shout out to Johnny G. He flipped one of the first packs out there to
Bad motherfucker.
Cruces, or Clovis actually. So that had the entire town buzzing for him. And then it just kind of like quickly escalated from there. Trunk hustling this and then trunk hustling that. But I mean, I'll be the first to admit, man, I thought I was the shit.
Dude,
And
that will fuck you up.
and it bit me in the ass because I don't got to do anything else. I ain't got to do anything else. And then sure enough, well, when can I get a shirt? When can I have some? I don't have nothing too bad. Like, I was missing out on so much money because of my ego and what I was like, nah, yeah, I don't need this shit. And then lo and behold, it was like, no, wake your ass up and go put in the work. Like, people like what you're doing. Like, you just got to do more of it and let people, you know, let them in. So I used to wear sunglasses day and night all the time. I got told I was a creep all the time because I never talked to nobody.
You intimidated me.
I just
motherfucker.
was always in there. I had to do what I want, shirt on, my glasses was on. Like, I never said shit. I was always in my own little element. I was a little jaded from different things going on in my life too.
Yeah, man, we all got our own path, brother.
But this definitely isn't about me. This is about you and what you've been doing. So, you know, I can tell you that I've walked a thin line on that too, and I still walk a thin line trying to figure out my own route. So with your
I was
stuff,
headed
man,
down to Austin, Texas, and I got this cold call job, and I was gonna be the shit, bro. I was headed down there, and I was gonna make it rain.
Mm-hmm.
And I got my ass whooped so hard at that cold call job, dude. That job was hard as nails.
Yeah.
And like, man, it taught me a lot. And I don't know, man. I'm so appreciative for that.
Hell yeah. Sometimes it takes a good ass whooping to be like, oh, all right, well,
you know,
let me get this back real quick.
You might not be the shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Hey, pull it back. Dude, as soon as you're proud of your humility, that's when you're like...
You're a little unstoppable at that
Well,
point.
no, you're not. If you're proud of your humility, you can fuck yourself. It's like being like proud of how enlightened you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I hate that shit.
Yeah, you don't want to be that guy at the party kind of
Yeah,
thing,
man.
for sure.
Like, dude, I was in real estate, bro, and I kind of got walked on, and it's because I was proud of how humble I was, and I didn't speak up. I didn't say it with my chest, and bro.
Now I bet that rings a little different now, though.
Hey, man, after the cancer, bro, after that guns to your head, shit hits different,
I
dog.
bet, man.
It
That'll
was
put you in a
real.
dark place and be able to come out from that by yourself.
Hey, man.
And shout out to Heather one time.
Man, I don't know who said this, but it was like God's misery, or your misery is God's microphone, you know? And so it's like, I got very close to
That's
God,
deep. That's
like
deep.
when the gun was to my head, because I didn't have much else, you know? And so, I don't know.
Well, to that, man, I'm glad you're still sitting here with us. Whatever conversation
God,
you were
me
having
too,
with that, you know what I
dude.
mean?
Good God,
It took you a little bit. Sometimes you gotta walk through the dark, but
dude, it took me like a year to get like okay from being off of the chemo, man. That chemotherapy fucked me up, son.
I don't think a lot of people really talk about that part of the cancer. Like, oh yeah, you survived it, but all the chemicals and shit you gotta go through.
Dude, my
The
hair
rehab
was weak. Like, dude, I look at pictures now and it's like, man, I look so frail. But I didn't realize it at the time. But like, man, dude,
day to day, it's a little different, but year to year, it's like, oh shit.
dude, I'm just so glad to be alive, brother. I can't even fucking tell.
Well, shit, I'm glad to have you alive on here too. And
Yeah,
with
man.
that, man, as a tradition to talk about with the art and everything else you got going, as I try to do this forever, it's gonna take me, but
I was wondering if you were gonna do that.
I should have probably prepped this a little better, but fuck it.
It's
We'll-
all
we'll
good,
get
dude.
to it.
Hey, we're just being real here tonight, man. We're just.
Two dope boys on the couch, you know what I'm saying? We're just making it work, bro. I'm glad to see that you're out here doing the damn thing. Your art is amazing. Glad that you're selling pieces at consignment.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to get some money put together to put the freaking wheels on this shit.
There we go. Congratulations, my man.
Let's go.
Let's get you a little bit of this bubbly. Welcome to Whetto's world, man.
Bro, I feel welcome. I love your shop. It's so cool to see you got a retail shop, man. It's crazy to see like where you started and where you are now.
I've been
you know?
banging
It's
it for like 10 years.
You
man.
have, dude.
Cheers, man.
bro.
Cheers, Rio. Welcome to Whetto's world, guys.
What a ride.
It's been a good one, man. So, normally as a tradition of popping this bottle, I also like to ask, what does DoWatiWant mean to you, man? What does it represent in your hustle?
Hey, man, it's kind of like realistic manifestations. You know, my name is Rio, and you know what is realistic to you? And you know, I wish I had the definition of manifestation in front of me because it's kind of a hard thing, but it's like putting things into existence, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. Yeah.
And so I kind of feel like DoWatiWant means to you?
Yeah, and so I don't know. I had a connection and fucking lost it. So
Hey, that's part of DoWatiWant, man.
Hey,
You
man,
can come
it's-
and go just as much as you want, you know?
yeah, man.
And being able to pull in, do what you want with your art and be able to express yourself.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
super badass to see it, man.
Hey, bro, I appreciate that. I really do, man. And like, I don't want you to shine my shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shit. My homie, shout out Greg, man. He'll tell you it's a poor dog that won't wag his own tail. So if you're not wagging your tail,
I
ain't
know.
nobody else going to.
You know, dude, and I wasn't wagging my tail for a while because I was so into my paintings.
But sometimes you
And,
gotta
like,
fucking beat your chest like
you
Matthew
do, bro.
McConaughey,
You
man.
do.
Gotta,
You
let 'em
do,
know.
bro.
Like if not, then like what the fuck is the point?
You'll get ran over,
That's
dude.
how it works,
You
man.
will get ran over.
You gotta either get on the train or get ran the fuck over by it.
Yeah, bro.
Well, what else? What else you
You
got?
either
cooking
make a
up?
plan or you'll become a part of somebody else's.
That's,
you know, and so
stand for something or fall for everything.
fucking right,
You
dog.
know what I mean? So, what else you got cooking up, man? You got any new paintings coming out?
Yeah, man. And so I've been making these circular paintings.
The doorways, is that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
brother.
they're fucking badass.
Thank you so much.
And you time lapse every.
I do,
Dog, that shit is
yeah.
bad,
And we
dude.
can put a link to that,
Yeah,
whatever.
it'll be right here.
Yeah, man. So I've been making these doorway paintings, and like, you know, they're representative of closed eye visuals.
Okay.
Fuck around.
A little bit of closed eye visuals, so like when you see it like this, closed eyes, or how far out you going here?
You know about that third eye?
A little bit.
Okay.
I'm learning the pineal gland.
Yeah, man. I got a lot to say, brother, but you know, ego is such a bitch, and there are things out there that can dissolve it for you.
Most def.
But you gotta learn to integrate that shit once you're sober.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me?
Yeah. You can get all fucked up, grab all the ideas, but you got to be able to do something with them when you actually
once you get the message, hang up the phone, and then get your ass to work.
Hey, let them know that. That's for sure.
What's up?
And that's where your collection of the third eyes are going with it.
Yeah, man. It's kind of touchy, dude, because we live in the States and they've got their rules and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I had fucking cancer, and that shit fucking gave me a lot of trauma. And I've found some shit that helps me fucking relieve trauma, dude. And I don't have the luxury to carry around baggage.
Mm.
And you can either handle it in 8 hours, or you can handle it in 8 months with a therapist. So
that's very true.
Your choice, brother.
Well, I'm glad that you picked up the paintbrush and you get it done in 8 hours compared to the 8 months. So cheers to that one time, my man. Welcome back to Whetto's World.
Thanks, bro.
Glad to have you here on the set with me.
Hey, man, I'm jazzed about this. I've been thinking about this for a minute. And thanks for having me out, bro.
So you get super trippy on them, or what? Is that like your art is crazy, fucking wild,
yeah,
crazy?
Dude, no, I like to not get.
Everything's stone cold sober the way you. I mean,
yeah, dude.
Super
Well,
detailed,
like I've got to keep like my wife can't even come up and hug me when I'm painting because like I need to be in the zone.
Okay.
And so like I got to stay on my shit.
Yeah. Well, shit, that's a good way to be able to stay focused and maintain it and knock that shit out. Because I bet you just boom and get it done all in one run kind of thing.
Oh, dude, it's so much more painful than that.
Yeah, it's a process. I mean, I know building all this, it was a process. So
yeah, brother.
It's cool though that however your process of making creativity and what inspires you to do a lot of these things.
Pain, dude, fucking pain.
Just straight up.
Straight up, and man, I have straight up cried 2 times in my life strictly from the color of paint.
That's wild.
It's crazy. And I hope everybody has the opportunity to appreciate something that much in their life,
Yeah, fucking right. If you don't, are you really living?
Smell the roses, motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, life's probably too short. You can't take it serious for
no
shit.
No shit, dude. No shit.
No way.
There are too many. I mean, hey, you gotta be pragmatic. You gotta pay the rent and shit. But like,
you gotta definitely do. Okay, what is it? The bill comes due. I think is one of my favorite not sayings. I don't like to say, but no matter what. That bill always comes due at the end.
Yeah, man. And a lot of people think that it's all wine and roses, brother, but it's fucking tough out there in the streets. And so I'm happy where I'm at,
Yeah, man. That's cool. And bro, like the struggle of an artist is unreal.
But people don't understand it. People think I just play around with paint all day, It's a total bitch. Like what is that? The tortured artist or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a real thing.
Hell yeah, it is. Like I would like to think of myself as an artist in my own little world and bubble in it too.
Crazy ass hair, you're freaky, bro.
I get a little wild. It's a lot of people obviously looking out from. I mean, oh look at that painting. Oh, that's probably pretty easy unless you're in there fucking stroking each little piece.
Like I told you, man, that one took me a month. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, yeah.
And like, people don't understand that shit.
No, they're quick to call you out on bullshit, but when they get put in front of it, I don't know what to do.
Hey, I'm firm on that price tag, dog, because I want to keep it in the family. I like that piece.
I hear that. So you got to maintain it, and you know your worth. If you don't know your worth, then why the fuck would anybody else?
You can't sell if you don't know what the fuck you're worth.
That's true, man.
It sucks, bro. Like, I don't know, man.
And
I got the shakes, man.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. You got a lot of passion, man. Yeah, you got a lot of passion for that, dude.
Bro, I know. You told me not to wiggle the chair because the passion level, dog.
Yeah, these chairs have been through a couple of episodes. They're not as sturdy as they look, but hopefully they maintain it.
Yeah, man.
And where are you selling all this stuff? You said you had your Shopify, right?
Yeah, so I have a store. It's called Riolistic.com. I like to sell fine art. I've got like soft goods that are drop shipped through some company, but yeah, so I like put my digital logos and shit on there, but that's not where my heart's at.
No.
Like I like the paintbrush, I like the fine art, and I'm about to make my website strictly focused on fine art because right now it's really focused on soft goods, and man, I'm not selling that shit, and so.
Or are you marketing it at all?
Dude,
there?
Okay, so this is where the ego comes in. I can't fucking market myself. It's hard to market myself and also create beautiful shit. Does that make sense?
It does. Most definitely, because I like to be,
And
I like
that's
to
why it
step
takes
away
a
from the
village.
limelight, even though I do this type of shit. But
Dude, it takes a village. That's what I'm saying. And so that's why it was so fun to come down here to Las Cruces, man. Because I like.
And then, what kind of feedback did you get, man? People love your shit.
Bro,
They love the
people
way
were
you
freak-
talk.
Bro,
and
people
you're
were
out and
freaking
about.
out, bro, and it was making me feel good because that social media has fucked my head up. And like,
It's not all about the likes on there, man.
dude. I know you
It's
can't.
way
you
bigger than
can't-
that.
You cannot like base your happiness on likes, dude.
You'll be fucking crazy by the end of the day. Oh, I didn't get enough. I didn't get enough. What am I gonna do? And then you start doing drastic shit.
Dude, yeah,
Lose
nobody
who you
likes
are.
not hungry, but
An attention whore. You don't want to be one of those.
yeah. I forgot the word, whatever. But
Well, all kinds of different. Just do right. That's all you got to do. As long as you're putting out good shit, manifesting the good shit, it's gonna come back. And as long as you're not putting out, you're not being a piece of shit in the in between.
bro, I'm just impressed you can do the fucking podcast and keep your composure and keep your everything put together. Like, I'm so impressed with how you do that. Like, I can't market myself that well. Like,
But I think the first part of that is because you keep saying you can't.
Ah!
And the best way to do that is to say I
I
can't
know.
and I did. That's what the fuck I always do.
hell
Like,
yeah, dude. Yeah,
You just gotta switch it enough. It's sulking to a point, yeah, man. But because you went through some shit, Rio.
I know, and that's what I was
But you're
saying.
still here alive with us.
I
So
know.
now it's time to all right, well, I'm fucking here alive, so let's make the best of it.
Right,
Let's do this dance. You know what I'm saying? So
do it, bro.
cheers to that one time.
Cheers, brother.
Man, glad to see you.
Dude, I'm
glad
so
to see
glad
the
to be
word.
down here, man. I
Yeah.
haven't been to cruises since my boy Colin graduated, and man, it's just been a minute. I lived here for 5 years, and just
That house was wild.
I
man.
love this place.
That was a fucking cool ass crib right here off of.
Oh yeah,
Locust, the
yeah,
little
right on
Locust
top.
Yeah,
that was so fun.
There was a lot of crazy shit in that house, but a lot of good parties, a lot of good.
Shout out to Michael Neff, bro.
Man, one time to Pooter.
Hell yeah.
Man, crazy ass. All y'all from Clovis, you sons of bitches. Y'all ever thought about the game? How about that one time? I know anybody watching from Clovis knows about the game, or they didn't want to think about it.
The game? What are you
So,
talking about the game?
It was a game. Well, it was a game. Me and Austin and a bunch of them always knew about. You're not supposed to talk about it. You're not supposed to think about it. But as soon as you do, you fucking lose. So welcome to the game. Now
You
know.
lost, motherfucker.
Now you know. So now you know.
I did not know about the game.
Yeah, man. We used to play. I mean, it's like one of those
Oh, yeah,
kind of things,
yeah.
but.
Fucking Austin Norris always hitting people in the nuts and shit. I'm surprised you didn't get one of those.
No, I think I had long enough. You can get me. Man, I remember doing. We'd be out there in their backyard with the motocross shit.
Yeah. They're
These guys are
crazy.
wild,
Those guys
man.
are crazy, bro.
There's
I was
real
only
good
on that
times.
BMX bike. I could never get on that.
I mean, I was on a
motocross.
skateboard. I never got on the motor, but I was out there when they were doing tabletop jumps and shit out
Yeah,
there.
man. Michael Neff had the sickest track behind his house, man. That was fucking.
It was crazy good times, man. Shout out to Dirty Curry, all y'all that coming from there. Stand up one time. We're in the fucking building. You are always welcome if my lights are on. Always come see me, 1770 South Tail Shore. DoWatiWant Industries. Y'all be sure to hit up my man Rio. Get you some of his art, and it's riolisticmanifestations.com.
No, it's just Riolistic.com.
Oh, riolistic.com.
Yeah, so
okay.
Riolistic.com.
And your Instagram?
It's Riolistic_manifestations, but we'll have all that linked on the bottom.
It'll pop up right in the middle to it. My man, with that, I want to say cheers to you one more time, man.
Hey,
for
thank
coming
you
to
for the
Whetto's
chicken.
World, man.
Thank you for
of
the
course, hospitality
Cavassier.
always.
All right.
You know it. That's a wrap here on Whetto's World, guys. Cheers.